Can I be disappointed even though the Leafs win? All right, so we're midway through the season. It's game 41, and I don't know how I feel. Disappointment, but also satisfaction. Like I cheered out loud at the comeback. I did. I was pumped. I At first I was swearing at the Leafs. Like that first period was atrocious. And then, they claw back a little bit. I'll give up another one. Then the third period again. And you look at it, though. What do the Devils have? I'm looking up here. They're 15, 24, and 5 now, 35 points, 8th in the Metropolitan. It makes sense. It makes sense. They're a young team. They're going to be a good team. The goalie, I don't think he's won a game all year. That was his 5th game. He's 0-5. He looked all right, made some saves, but I'm glad he was in net. Because I don't think the comeback would have, happened. I don't know. It was a boring game at times, literally until the comeback. It was. I was bored. I was upset. And then they'd take me on this lovely little ride. Hey, they won. 6-4, so Leafs win. Yeah, after all that, Leafs win 6-4. Devils, I'm going to tell you right now, the Devils came out strong. Jack Hughes looked great out there. Yeah, what do you get, 8x8? It's going to be a good deal. Like William Nylander, when he signed his, is like, I can't believe they signed him to this much. And it's a great deal. I think Jack Hughes is legit. He's going to be legit. Remember, he's only 20, 21 maybe? I think he's only 20. Yeah, he's good. Devils got some good young pieces, and they came hard. They worked hard. Dawson Mercer looked really good. Andreas Johansson scored against the Leafs. The only bad thing, the Leafs played like absolute shit in front of Jack Campbell. Now, Jack Campbell, did he play great? No, he didn't. It was 3 goals on 8 shots. But the shots were 8-1, I think. 8-1, maybe? I don't know. By the third goal, 8-2. It was bad. New Jersey was all over him. I feel bad for Jack Campbell. Stop doing this to Soup, Toronto. Play good in front of him. Please. He's not the new Freddie Anderson. Play well. Can he play better? Yes. But play well in front of him. Take the man. All right, let's go through the goals so I can see this. Let's hit this summary here. I'm on TSN.ca. So 47 seconds in, Pavel Zacha scores from Hughes and Bratt, and I'm going to be honest with you. Hughes' little pass, I think it was Hughes. Bratt dropped it to Hughes, and Hughes, that little feed across to Zacha was nice, and it just slides under it. Brody was kind of in his own little world spinning. He did that a few times this game. He got a penalty at one point in the third period that I was like, oh, geez, because I watched the game on delay. And so I look at the timestamp, right? And I'm like, by accident, I'm like, oh, crap. This ends in regulation. And the Devils are about to go on the power play. Little did I know. That was Cassius, by the way, that one. But he took a penalty earlier on, and I think it was holding maybe, but he just lost where he was. And it happened a few times this game. Same thing with Liljegren. Hall can't take anyone in front of the net, even though he's 6'4", and he should just beat everyone up. Anyway, this happens here. Leave Zacha alone. It just sneaks in. Feel bad for Campbell. 6 minutes after that, Boqvist scores, and this is the one where he got behind Hall. Hall didn't even touch him. He slides it in. It's 2-0. Crap. I feel bad for Jack Campbell. Leafs are doing nothing for him. That's okay, though. Literally next shift, Austin Matthews gets his 26 from Marner and Liljegren. That was nice. Makes it 2-1. 2.5 minutes after that, that's a bad pinch. Johansson comes down. I forget who dove to try to block away the pass. It was great. Campbell thought he was going across. I thought he was going across. Campbell cheats a little bit. He goes short side. Campbell's night's done. You shouldn't have cheated. Yeah, okay. It makes sense, Jack. Don't worry. I think you're going to be in this game because it was back-to-back, so you play New Jersey again today for Game 42. So I think you throw Jack Campbell back in. If I'm Sheldon Keefe, you put him back in. Mrazek came in. A goal got scored by Bastian in the second period, I think. But he played well. He made some saves that he was supposed to make. There was some scary moments there where the Leafs collapsed in front of him, and it helped. I don't know why they can't do that in front of Campbell, but hey, maybe this is I don't know, like a punch to the face that they need that, stop screwing over Soup. Anyway, okay, so it's what, 3-1. 5 minutes to go in the first period. Austin Matthews with a great tip. I love when Morgan Riley jumps in. They mentioned on the broadcast where it's like Mitch Marner's trying to, like, he's led in assists for all 5 years he's been out with the Leafs, except this year Morgan Riley's ahead of him. They both assist on this play. Morgan Riley with the shot. Great pass by Marner coming across to him. It was like Matthews enters his own feed to Marner. Just he waits, feeds Riley across, shot. Beautiful tip by Matthews. Oh, it's great. Makes it 3-2. Second period, I'm not going to lie, second period was boring as hell to me. Bastian scores, and the Leafs leave him in front of the net again. He kind of just turns and smacks at it. Is that the one that went blocker? I think that's the one that went blocker. Might have been Boakfist. Either way, they were both in front of the net and no one was there. So that made it 4-2. Then we go to third period. And so remember the Detroit Red Wings game, right? And what would they get? 5 goals? 5 goals, 1 empty netter, or 2 empty netters. This time, all right, 4 minutes in, I saw Tic Tac Omar on Twitter wrote Spezza, and I was like, oh shit, is he hurt, COVID, whatever? And he wrote down, it was like, oh no, I just have a feeling or something like that. Jason Spezza gets his 8th from Mikheyev and Kerfoot. Those guys just work hard. Spezza was so good on this play. He basically brought 2 defenders to the goalie, then took just a half step back. You got Mikheyev working his butt off down there. He beat out the icing. Got it to Kerfoot, got it back, and then just found Spezza. Snipe, literally just like if he was any farther out, that was going over the glass. Cracked it just under the bar. Goal. Lovely, 4-3. We go for about 10 more minutes. Was that about 10 minutes? Yeah, around 10 minutes. And then it's off the draw. Basically, the draw is in Matthews' feet. The centerman's there. I think it's Hischier. Bunting comes steamrolling in because that's what he does. Matthews gets it, kicks it up to his own stick. This was all within like a half second. That's how quick it felt anyway. He fed it over to Mitch Marner, 5-hole as the goalie comes across. I forget what his name is at the time of this right now. I'll look it up later. Anyway, slides at 5-hole. Tie game, 4-4. Then obviously I think, did Brody get a penalty there? He might have got it earlier. But then Andre Kasha trips Hughes. It's just one of those things that kind of happens. Like his stick was there. It was just a lazy stick by Kasha. Crap, he's in the box. And then the Leafs are shorthanded, and you got Kerfoot and Mikheyev out there. And Kerfoot picks off the pass. They go in on a 2-on-1, and Mikheyev was great. So when he comes over the blue line, he opens up, and it's like, okay, he's open up for the shot if he needs to pass. The defender goes to him. I think it's Severson. Goes to him. So Kerfoot looks like he's going to shoot. He freezes the goalie, and Mikheyev just slides behind the D, back door, right in. NHL 22 to a T. Holy crap, the Leafs are up 5-4. And then with 20 seconds to go, maybe, Austin Matthews, I'll say this entire time when they were on the power play, Graves took a penalty on Nylander, which I'm going to be honest with you, Nylander or Tavares might have scored in that final, minute. The Leafs kept going at him. Leafs on the power play. Sitting back, New Jersey can't enter the zone. Hughes somehow gets in, doing his little dangles things. I think it got up into his body, I don't know. But Matthews fights it off, and he already dumped it once or twice on the power play. But gets on the sideboards, and that's the guy I want with the puck if he has to clear it quick. Fires it, empty net, hat trick. I love it. I've got him on 2 fantasy teams. Austin Matthews gets a hat trick. Yeah, it's an empty net, but I don't care. Leafs come back, 6-4 win. Whew. Wow, it's a lot to digest, isn't it? What can I say? Austin Matthews was great. He got his hat trick. He wrung one off the bar after his second, I think. It was like he went down on, it looked like both knees. And was that the one he run off the bar? No, that's the one he missed top high glove. He wish he would have got that one back. In the first period, he run one off the bar. There you go. So Austin Matthews was great. So for the Leafs, I'm going to give him first star. I'm going to give Mrazek second star because he came in and he held the fort and he did what he needed to do to allow the Leafs to get back into it. Third star, Mitch Marner. What did he get? I think he got 3 points tonight. If I look right now, Austin's first, Austin's second, and then he scored. Oh yeah, Mitch Marner has 6 goals in 6 games. Yeah, I give him the third star for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, final thoughts. What the Leafs did in the third period and coming back and fighting, It's great. It's great. That's what I want to see. But don't get into those positions, especially against these teams. Detroit, New Jersey, you can do that now. Maybe you're using this as practice. But against the better teams, it's going to be harder and harder to do this. So you need to sew it up quick. You know what? The mistake here, there. Liljegren with the mistake in the beginning. A couple turnovers. Dermott had a few. Mitch had one. I think he got pulled off Matthews' line, and Kasher went out there literally after the first shift. He obviously went back on. So I'm glad Keefe's willing to take guys out and sub guys in here or there just to see how it goes. Toronto, come on, just sort it out. So next game, all I want is just a steady game. Heck, do it low scoring. Just be responsible in your own end, in front of your goalkeeper. God forbid, just be good for Jack Campbell, please. That's it for me. That's it. What are the Leafs now? They're 28-10-3, 59 points, and that's still only good for third in the Atlantic. Jesus, at this time, if we did the playoffs now, I think Florida, Tampa, and Toronto are all top 5 teams, I think. And Toronto and Tampa Bay would have to play. And even if it wasn't Toronto, even if it was like Boston, Tampa Bay, and Boston was in Toronto's spot, I'd still feel the same way. I think it's absolute BS. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on the playoff format. I think it goes back 1-8. If I had a choice between Tampa and New York Rangers, I'd take New York Rangers. I'll tell you that right now. Shesterkin, Igor, maybe not. Anyway, Leafs win 6-4. Comeback back against New Jersey again. I guess tonight when this comes up. Exciting times, exciting stuff in Leafs Nation. Go Leafs, go.